Mnemonic here, back once again with an episode of the Tea Drinker, and in today's episode we're going to be looking at Bradley's Tea Pyriminis. I got these off on Amazon, and but they probably have like websites, their own website and Twitter and whatnot. I'll put some links down below. So in this pack we've got 30 individual pyramid bags, 10 flavours, 3 bags of each, and let's have a look at what the flavours are. So number 1 is English blend. It just says it's an English blend, it's black tea. Number 8, which is green tea jasmine, which is a flavoured green tea, contains green tea, natural jasmine flavour and calendula petals. Number 4, which is rubus, which is a red bush tea. Number 12, which is Earl Grey, which is black tea, natural bergamot flavour, blue cornflower and red cornflower. So we have black tea, red fruits, which is number 34, and that has black tea, chicory, natural flavour, strawberry, raspberry and rose petals. Ginger citrus, which is a fruit flavoured infusion with lemongrass, lemon peel and ginger, so that's lemongrass, apple, cinnamon, lemon peel, ginger, lemon balm, natural flavour. Number 55, which is green tea and lemon, which is flavoured green tea with lemon peel. So we have green tea, lemon peel and lemongrass. Number 22, oolong lemon raspberry, which is oolong tea, lemon peel and natural flavour raspberry. Number 87, which is sencha, green sencha, which is just green tea sencha. And finally number 75, which is green tea cranberry, which is green tea and cranberry. Yeah, this is a fair trade company. So it's all traded in compliance with fair trades. It's actually a Dutch company, Bradley's. I've been dealing with a couple of Dutch. I think I've done a couple of Dutch or companies, tea companies. So yeah. So number 1. So let's pick out 10 of these. Which ones haven't we got? Green tea, raspberry, there we go. So yep, we're going to have a look at these. We're going to do them 5 at a time. So we're going to sort of do them in the sort of fruit teas and sort of regular teas, sort of split them like that. So let's get set up for the first part of the test. So we're going to do 5 at a time, and let's get the kettle boiling and the crockery set up and look at the first 5. Okay, so we've had the first 5 teas brewing for a couple of minutes. We're going to take our first look at them. So we've got the English blend and the Earl Grey. The English blend is sort of brown, reddish colour. Yeah, sort of very sort of mahogany, I'd say. And the Earl Grey, slightly darker, but not much. more sort of brown, on the side of brown than reddish. And we've got the green center, which is sort of greenish, yellowy, slightly orange, very light brown colour. And the green tea jasmine, a slightly shade darker than that, sort of dark yellow, borderline brown with a hint of green. And the last in this selection, the Rude Boost, which is a sort of very reddish brown colour, and there's a lovely smell of sort of herbal, woody notes coming from that. A sort of very foresty sort of smell. From the others, not so much of a smell, but we'll probably get more into that in the tasting, which is on our next section. So that's the first look at the first 5 Bradley's Pyriminis. Okay, so let's get on with the actual taste test. Sorry if my face looks very red. It's a very hot day today, and I'm going to be drinking tea. So, and because I'm filming, I've got the windows closed, so it's a bit of a sweat box in here. So let's crack on with the taste test, and then we can open a window. Okay, so first of all, we've got the English blend, number 1. Lovely, earthy tea flake sort of scent. Very standard aroma. Nice, standard tea taste. Little bit of bitterness on the aftertaste, but that's what you'd want to kick you out of bed in the morning. I'd say this was very much a breakfast tea. Probably something that would sustain you during the day. Okay, we're going on to Earl Grey, number 12. Not as perfumed as a lot of other Earl Greys that I've had. Usually the bergamot aroma is usually the first thing that hits you with Earl Grey, which might be a good thing, because sometimes they do have a tendency to overdo the bergamot flavour, and that does lead it to being a little bit soapy. Unusual taste for an Earl Grey. It's quite brothy. Not really getting the sort of citrus notes of the bergamot on there. Like I said, quite brothy. Quite unusual. Not had an Earl Grey like this before. Usually the citrus notes of the bergamot come straight away, but here they're very, very subtle. If I didn't know this was an Earl Grey, I'd be very hard pressed to actually tell that it was an Earl Grey. Okay. So the next one, we've got green sencha, number 87. Sencha, of course, Japanese tea, Japanese leaf tea, as opposed to matcha, which is the powdered tea. Sort of a very fresh, sort of onion brothy smell. Sort of very meadowy. Let's give this a taste. Got that wonderful savoury broth that you'd associate with the green tea. Very meadowy, Quite bitter and drying on the aftertaste though, I have to admit. But very refreshing nonetheless. Okay, we have number 8 now, which is the green tea jasmine. Lovely purple box. Oh, lovely floral aroma from the jasmine straight away. Lovely, refreshing blend between the green tea and the jasmine. The jasmine's not too perfumey. You're getting a slight bitter tang from the green tea, but you're getting the lovely sweet floral notes from the jasmine. And this is a good blend. This is a good jasmine tea. Okay, so now we've got number 4, which is the rooibos or red bush. Lovely, deep, rich mahogany colour, reddish, lovely, woody, almost tobacco-y aroma. Lovely. Slight hint of vanilla with this as well. I don't think there is vanilla in this. Nope, it's just rooibos. But there is a vanilla-like scent coming above the woody, tobacco-y notes. And there's it's a fruitiness as well. It's lovely, it's woody, it's fruity, there's a sweetness to it. Almost creaminess to it. That is a lovely rooibos. It's very smooth, very creamy taste, a lovely aroma. Can't fault that. Okay, that was the first part of our look into Bradley's tea Pyriminis. A little let down by the Earl Grey, not enough power there, I think. Citrus aroma could have been a bit more powerful. Very much liking the green tea jasmine, but I think from this sort of partial selection, it has to be number 4, the rooibos, which I like to champion. So let's reset up the teacups and go on to the second half of the taste test. Okay, so I've brewed the kettle and I've poured the water in for the latter 5 of the Bradley's tea Pyriminis. So we're going to have our first look at them. So we've got the black tea with red fruits, and that is a sort of dark orange, lightish brown colour. Not much aroma coming from these now. There should be a wonderful fruity smell, but I can't really smell anything from here. So maybe in the taste test, I'll be able to distinguish the aroma. This is the green tea with cranberry. It's a slightly more yellowish green colour than the black tea with red fruits. The oolong lemon raspberry, sort of a similar colour, slightly lighter in shade, more sort of orangey than brown. And the green tea with lemon, that has a more of a yellower shade, slight green colour as well. And last of all we have the ginger citrus, which is a pale brown colour. Like I said, not much aroma coming from these sort of more fruity based teas, but like I said, that'll probably become more apparent during the actual taste test. Okay, so we're going to kick things off with black tea with red fruits, which is number 34. Lovely fruity tart aroma, a little sweet, little confectionery as well. Kind of reminds me of those sort of fake strawberry sweets you get. Nice sweet flavour. Not as synthetic as I thought it might be, but it has a lovely aroma. It's got that sort of fresh strawberry taste. Let's see what she has on here. Yes, strawberry, raspberry and rose petals. But I'm not really detecting the floral aromas of the rose petals. I'm definitely getting the sort of fruitiness of the red fruits. Next we have green tea and cranberry, number 75. Lovely fruity aroma again, not too tart. There's a sweetness to this. The green tea is quite bitter, but I am getting the fruitiness of the cranberry. It's quite a dry taste to it as well, which is something you get from cranberry. A little bit soapy, I have to say, but still not entirely unpleasant. Okay, next one we have the Oolong Lemon Raspberry, which is number 22. Oh, lovely, fresh, very reminiscent of raspberries, just fresh off the bush. And I should know this because we grow raspberries in our garden. Lovely, fresh raspberry smell. Taste is a little bit subtle though. It's more of a green, sort of greenish taste than a sort of fruity taste. I think that might be more to do with the oolong tea than the raspberry. There is a subtle fruitiness to this, but not as strong as the black tea with red fruits. Next we have the green tea lemon. This has got lemongrass and what's it called? Lemongrass and lemon leaf. That's number 55. There you go. Oh, this smells like lemon pastries actually. Tastes like sort of like a lemon yum yum or something. Has a very pastry quality to it, like a fondant fancy or something. Definite delicious sort of lemony taste, and you've got that counterbalanced by the sort of bitterness of the green tea. Last of all we have the ginger citrus, which has ginger and cinnamon, lemon peel, lemongrass, got apple and lemon balm in it. Oh, very sort of citrusy. I can smell the ginger as well. It's very sort of spicy scented. Not really getting the sting that you get in the back of the throat when you drink something that's gingery. There is a spiciness to it, but it's more of a mulled flavour than the sort of hit of, oh no, wait 1 second. Definitely getting the hit of ginger now. It's there on the aftertaste. Give it another sip actually. Nope, it's definitely there. There is right on the edge of the aftertaste, there is that hit of ginger. But I think it might come a little too late for the sort of tasting variant, but it's still there. So these 5 I didn't really rate as highly as the first 5, but that's not to say they were entirely bad. I really did like the black tea and red fruits and the ginger citrus, so those were clearly what came out ahead. But out of all 10 flavours, I'd have to say that the rooibos was definitely my favourite, but that's just my opinion. As I said at the beginning of the video, I will put links down below so you can try out these flavours for yourself. Okay, so yes, so Bradley's Tea Pyriminis. On the whole, some very interesting flavour combinations. Some are a bit weaker than I thought, like the Earl Grey, for example, could have been a little more bergamot citrus flavours. But on the whole, pretty good variety of teas. And so yeah, go and try them for yourself. Okay, that's the end of this video. I've been Sid Mnemonic. Thank you for watching, and I will see you again in the next video.